Detroit police are currently investigating the shooting death of a man this morning on the city's west side. Officers were called to the scene on Ohio Street. This is in the Curtis and Wyoming area, and found a man who had been shot several times. Police are telling Local 4 that the victim was 32 years of age. His name has not yet been released. Investigators are working to learn what may have led up to this fatal shooting. And there was a court appearance today for the Detroit man arrested here after leading police in a long chase that ended as he jumped on vehicles right on a freeway. 22-year-old Deron Sherrard waived his preliminary examination hearing and will head to trial. Prosecutors today added several additional charges to the counts of fleeing from police and resisting arrest. Sherrard is also suspected in an earlier shooting in southwest Detroit that same day. He's due back in court a week from today. Disgraced former New York Congressman Anthony Weiner was sentenced to federal prison this morning. Weiner pleaded guilty to charges of sending obscene material to a 15-year-old girl. That act and previous incidents of sexting cost him his seat in Congress and derailed his campaign for mayor of New York. A judge today sentenced Weiner to 21 months in prison. And now to the latest out of Washington. As the battle for health care continues, the Republican bill to replace Obamacare seems all but dead in the water, dead in the Senate anyway. However, the Chamber's Finance Committee is scheduled to hold a hearing on this today. GOP Senator Rand Paul is another blow to the party, still opposing the Republican health care bill despite the new revisions. Last week, Republicans lost Senator John McCain's support, leaving Republicans with little hope of repealing the Affordable Care Act. Also in Washington, the Trump administration has announced a new travel ban. His previous travel ban program is expiring. The new ban includes 5 nations on the former list and adds travel from North Korea and some travelers from Venezuela as well. The new plan takes effect October 18th and is indefinite in length. The president revealed his plan to reporters on Sunday evening.
Travel ban, have you made up your mind? Have you made up your mind?
The travel ban, the tougher, the better.
Critics of the new plan are weighing in. The American Civil Liberties Union used Twitter to register its protest, saying that despite adding new non-Muslim countries to the list, the plan is basically a revised ban on Muslim travel in the United States. President Donald Trump's criticism of players who protest during the national anthem sparked a mass increase in such activism, with about 200 NFL players sitting or kneeling, others raising their fists, and whole teams standing with locked arms to display unity. A few teams stayed off the field during the national anthem. Tonight, the NFL, the final game of Week 3, is in Arizona and has the Cowboys facing off against the Cardinals. Jay Gray explains what we might expect.
Hey there, we are just outside of University of Phoenix Stadium where the Cowboys and Cardinals will play later this evening. A lot of attention sure to be focused on what happens before kickoff in this game, just as it was over the weekend in the NFL. More than 200 players either taking a knee or locking arms. They were joined by some coaches and even some team owners. A show of unity after President Trump took a swipe at the league and some of those players who had been kneeling during the national anthem.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired.
A group of our family got attacked and called names and said they were unpatriotic and should be fired for what we feel is demonstrating our First Amendment right.
Of course, this all started last season when Colin Kaepernick, along with a handful of players, took a knee. They said they were doing that to bring attention to racial inequalities and police brutality. 6 players last weekend took part in protests during the anthem. More than 200 were a part of protest yesterday. We wait to see what the Cowboys and Cardinals will do before their kickoff here a bit later this evening. That is the latest from Arizona. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
All right, Jay, thank you. Michigan drivers are feeling less pain at the pump this Monday as gas prices continue their downward trend. AAA Michigan reports the average price for gas statewide is $2.41 per gallon, and that actually is down 12 cents from a week ago, but is still well above the $2.18 we were paying 1 year ago today.